Welcome to the first ever episode of Monthly Math Moment. I'm your host, Amanda McIntire. Monthly Math Moment is a podcast where we'll take a quick peek into the modern elementary math classroom and how you, as families, can support your students, all in under 10 minutes. In this first 3-episode series, we're going to dive into math identity, starting today with what is a math identity, before we move into how teachers address math identity in their classrooms, and finally, how you can support building a positive math identity at home. Have you ever heard an adult say something along the lines of, "Oh, I'm just not a math person"? Or for those of you with older children, "Go ask your other parent to help with your homework. I'm no good at math." According to Texas Instruments, 3 out of every 4 students admit to hearing an adult speak negatively about math. Yet 77% of those students believe that success in math class means success in college or a career. A math identity is how we perceive our own ability to learn mathematics, and by extension, perform academically. There are 2 primary stances when it comes to creating a math identity. The first is a fixed mindset that many of us grew up with. You are either born a math person or you are not. And if you are struggling, then you are not a math person. Studies show that teachers and students in math more often consider mathematics achievement as being an inborn ability than any other academic area. Carol Dweck wrote, "There's another mindset in which these traits are not simply a hand you're dealt and have to live with, always trying to convince yourself and others that you have a royal flush when you're secretly worried it's a pair of 10s. In this mindset, the hand you're dealt is just the starting point for development. This growth mindset is based on the belief that your basic qualities are things you can cultivate through your efforts. Neuroscience has supported Dweck's idea that our minds can grow with effort. In fact, studies have shown that our brains are flexible and can learn new things, which is called neuroplasticity. The greatest number of new connections between neurons are created in our brains in the first 10 years of life, or the magic decade. But we can always make more connections, even through adulthood. All of this research has led to a change in the classroom toward promoting what is known as a growth mindset. You may even hear some of this at home when your child starts to put the word "yet" after all of your sentences. A growth mindset is the thought that through perseverance and hard work, everyone can learn anything, even hard math. What does that mean for math identity? With a growth mindset, if you're struggling, making mistakes, or taking a little more time, that's great. You're still a math person. You're just learning. So with these 2 types of mindsets, fixed and growth, affecting how we see ourselves in relation to math, what does it matter? Shouldn't our teachers just focus on teaching arithmetic? Henry Ford rather famously said, "Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right." When it comes to math education, how a student sees themselves as being or not being capable impacts their achievement. Students who believe they are capable of learning math are more likely to take risks, persevere through challenges, and not be stopped by mistakes. While students who don't see themselves as a math person are less likely to engage in the lesson and are more likely to stick with tasks that they consider easy. In short, our math identity is how we see our ability to learn math and can impact engagement and achievement in the math classroom. Next time on Monthly Math Moment, we will get to talk to some local teachers about how they promote a growth mindset and build positive math identities with their students. If you would like to learn more about mindset and math identity, check out the resources in the show notes for this episode. Until next time, thank you for listening to this month's Math Moment.